What is going on, Gaming Nation? My name is Mr. Studley, and this is a return to the Forest Survival Guide. None of you have actually asked why I stopped this survival guide, but I'm glad you didn't, because I felt it was pretty obvious why I stopped the survival guide. There was nothing else to survival guide on. I mean, there was one survival guide that actually didn't upload, for those of you who noticed. I was gonna make one where I just kind of showed you the basics of everything, and though it's still pretty like useful to beginners and stuff, I don't know if it's worth uploading. It's quite long. I think it's like 17-ish minutes. It shows you like down to the bare bones like everything, but it's a little dated too. It's from like version 0.01. Or 0.02. No, sorry, 0.02. It's dated, but most of the information, well, all of the information is still pretty valuable. Pretty highly valuable. I mean, if I had to make another one now, I'd roughly have the exact same amount of content, bar the extra things you can craft and enemy behaviors. But without further ado, let's get into the newest Forest Survival Guide. Right, okay. First thing up here, we have the fire torch. Now, fire torch is pretty simple to make. You're gonna take a stick and cover it with some cloth. And no, you don't actually have to put the stick then the cloth a second. I was just saying it like that, but yeah, you're gonna take stick, you're gonna take a stick and a cloth, you're gonna put them together, and you will have yourself a beautiful fire torch. The cool thing about this thing is that it's a very simple and easy way to make your own light source down a cave. It's definitely better than a lighter. Not as good as a torch, but, you know, it's in the middle, I guess. Fire torch. Right in the middle there. For those of you wondering, you can't actually set enemies on fire. And I'm hoping the gameplay I'm showing you here will actually demonstrate me trying to beat the shit out of a cannibal with the stick. I was like, holy shit, if I have a melee weapon that can set people on fire, this is going to be the greatest thing they've ever added to the forest. And unfortunately, this stick does not set them on fire. Why? Why, oh why? Alright, second thing up, we have medicine. Now, I'm not talking about that, those pills you get that you can down that just kind of give you full health. No. I'm talking about craftable medicine. I'm talking about organic shit. No, herbal medicine? I guess it's just leaves and shit. You put aloe together with marigold flowers. And, I mean, I'll show you here exactly what those look like. And, I mean, you find aloe and marigold flowers. You just kind of find them on the ground. They're just kind of growing, and you just pick them. And then you just put them together, and you get yourself medicine. I wouldn't say it's too useful, because it does exactly the same thing as the regular medicine does, and the regular medicine on its own is already pretty easy to find. But, hey, maybe you'll find it more useful than I. Alright, now finally, we got two things that kinda go hand in hand. We got the bow and the arrow. Together they are the bow and arrow. And this is just extremely shit. I don't know what the guys who make this game were thinking, but they just decided, hey, let's add a very, very useless weapon into the game. Now, I'm gonna oh, hold on. Actually, before I demonstrate, let me show you how to make this shit. For starters, the bow, you're going to want to take rope, a stick, and cloth. You're going to want to combine those three things together. And to help those of you out who don't know where to find rope, rope you're actually going to find at the cannibals' hideouts, or it's not hideouts, actually. It's just where they live. The cannibals' domains, their sanctuaries, their domiciles, their houses. You're just gonna want to go there, and you'll see that hanging from the roof, I guess, they have nooses in there. Unused nooses, just waiting for you to pick. And very much suggested to go during the day, because actually no, it shouldn't be suggested to go during the day, because I'm pretty sure previous versions I played, they sleep during the day and hunt at night. So usually what would have happened is I'd go there during the day and there'd be like 10 of them just sleeping and they'd all wake up. I guess they removed that feature. Maybe they'll add it again, or maybe it was a glitch. This game's full of that shit. But next thing you're going to want to do to add to the bow is an arrow. And to do the whole bow arrow thing, you're just going to want to take a stick and combine it with 5 feathers. This makes absolutely no sense, as the arrow actually has a stone tip. Why they couldn't have you add a stone to the recipe is beyond me. I know stones are a bitch to move around, but come on. It's ridiculous. And I mean, they have those little pebbles that you can pick up and throw. Maybe they should make them backpackable. And then, I don't know. I just think it's really stupid that you add feathers and sticks together and you have stone-tipped arrows. It would be cool. It'd be very cool if you just had maybe carved wood arrows or something, but yeah, they're stone-tipped. But the thing is, you can't actually see the stone tip when the bow and arrow is in your hand. You see it when you shoot it. And that goes into the final segment of this video. I've shown you how to craft all 4 of these things, but now we get to the most ridiculous thing. The bow and arrow is absolutely useless. Look, I don't exactly know what I'm showing you now, but every single bit of gameplay I have on this shows just how worthless, pathetic, and garbage this thing is. I tried shooting birds. For some reason, it just stuck into invisible walls, and that's how I get to see a full-on view of the arrow when it exits the bow. I guess in mid-air flight, it must catch stones. I think this jungle, this forest, is possessed, as all projectiles thrown seem to gain the ability of stone tip. And I mean, you'll see, some of you might be thinking, oh man, maybe you're missing, because I mean, depending on what I'm showing you, it doesn't always get stuck in mid-air. Sometimes it actually does shoot out. And some of you might be going, well, maybe you're missing them. The ones that you're shooting at, maybe you're missing. But if you notice very closely, the ones I'm shooting out, they actually, like, if you just look, like, there's a couple times I shoot and the enemy's right in front of me. The ones I shoot out, you'll see that the icon to actually retrieve the arrow is like right in front of me. It's like on the enemy. Like it's literally on top of the enemy. So it's very clear that the arrow entered and pierced the enemy's body, but yeah, kind of just went to shit. All right, that's it for me. I was thinking I probably maybe also bring back my patch notes series, even though it was 1, and I guess it doesn't count as a series, but I was thinking I'd bring it back for this version of the forest, because I haven't really been playing the forest that much until this update, because it actually added shit that I felt was worthwhile to come back for. So I've actually experienced most of the things that the patch notes claim they have fixed, changed, or whatever. So I think I'm gonna do a patch notes video on that, and I think that's it. I'm sorry this video is the longest forest survival guide I have. I don't know how that happened, but it's actually longer because I made this in a completely different way from before. I think the first one, what I did, I had the gameplay right in front of me where I'd made the thing, and then I'd try to speak just as fast as the thing would permit. But now, and then for the second one, I kind of just cut together some things. But yeah, wow. Longer I took, the longer this is going to take to upload. I will see you guys in another video. My name's been Mr. Studley. Have a nice day. Now, before all you Halo fans go up in arms and say, who the hell is this guy? Who is Mr. Studley? I mean, IGN didn't report on the release date. Machinima did not. Well, actually, I don't know if they're still a valid news source, but still, Machinima did not. Moondance trailer, which is where I'm getting this new information, or maybe not new information. You'll find out soon enough. It was in this Moondance trailer that all 4 characters were showing off their action skills in one